here for free Americans. They got their gloves on. Looks like there's going to be some arrests, guys. Alright, we're getting arrested, guys. Let me put this down. Let me put this down. Because I don't want it to get, I don't have to fall. So we're under arrest, guys. We're under arrest.
Welcome to the room of people who abuse the people that they love one day. Dark away. Just because we check the guns at the door doesn't mean our brains will change. From hand grenades. You living on the psychopath sitting next to you. You living on the murderer sitting next to you. You think I'd get it sitting next to you.
We're all under arrest, guys. We're all under arrest.
Please don't call me. All my friends are here. Wait for them to ask you. Please don't make any sudden
Fuck out of here.
You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are here.
I have one more girl to confront. I need to hold on
Wait
to
for
her.
them to ask you. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens. Take it slow.
Gary, they fucked up my heart.
All my friends are heathens. Take it slow.
It's a public office. It's a public office.
All my friends are heathens. Take it slow.
Wow, look at that, huh? What a scumbag. Now he's going to be on film. What the hell? Oh, man, huh?
We don't deal with outsiders very well. They say newcomers have a certain smell.
Brandon?
Yeah, trust issues
Brandon?
not to mention.
Brandon?
They say they can smell your
Brandon?
intentions. You laughing on the freak show sitting
That's
next
why
to you.
the
You
attitude
laugh
is
some
there.
weird people sitting next to you. You think I did that get sitting next to you. But after all,
There's National Grinch Day.
please don't
There's
fall.
National Grinch Day today. Is that just
You know
how?
what? Can you please shut that off?
No, it's silly.
What do you mean no? Get out of here. Listen.
Be serious right now. Hello.
All my friends are
So,
heathens.
they're celebrating National Grinch Day at 4:15 in the town hall steps. Are you the
Can
Grinch
you
this
get out
year?
of here now? You know
Ma'am,
what? I'm
Please don't
you're gonna hit the panic button?
gonna get out.
Oh man, it's not gonna be good. Don't do that. You're gonna look very. All right, ma'am. All right. You're gonna have to call.
Take it slow. All my friends are heathens. Take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens. Take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens. Take it slow.
All right, everyone. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. All right, now, so I'm hoping some of you took the time out to check out the intro that I put together, whereas I picked a song called Heathens, made by a group called 21 Pilots. Check it out on YouTube. 21 Pilots, and the song called Heathens was made for a movie called Suicide Squad, which had Will Smith and a bunch of other good actors in it. And if you got to watch that movie was about prisoners in a prison that the government went to the prison to have these criminals save the world. They wanted criminals to save the world. Oh, now mind you, I picked this and I put that song together because of the video that was emailed to me a couple of days ago. Michael, thank you, Michael, for the video, where the video includes characters such as Chrissy Cordova, aka Bitch Boy, okay, and his big mama girlfriend there, Sour T, and his mentor, Josh, Accountability for All, and his big mama girlfriend, Banana Rana, whatever the hell you pronounce her channel name. And let's not leave out Leroy, Truth Investigation. What a full of shit individual he is, okay? So again, these criminals got together, not to save the world, but to harass a public library out in Danburry, Connecticut. Okay, so I don't know. It just, that song "Heathens" came into my head, and I said, it took me a couple of days to go through their channels and pick various little clips. There was a lot more clips, but I put in the intros the ones that I felt were the most intriguing ones. Okay, so again, I know some of you are not happy with my intros. Just bear with me, okay? When I put these intros together with music, it's my way of venting, guys, okay? I think it's safe to say all of us have a little animosity towards these idiots that go out there harassing our public employees as well as our law enforcement officers for no reason other than that they want to make a buck on YouTube. But let's get into the video, and let me show you why I picked the damn song "Heathens" for these idiots.
Guys, Denver Metro Audits, aka the Mile High Auditor. We are here today at the infamous Danburry Public Library that Sean from Long Island Audit went to, and the police are a disgrace. So we wanted to stop in here while we were in this area. So I am here, of course, with the lovely Sweet Tea Audits. Got Leroy Truth Investigations, and we got Banana Anna up there, as well as Accountability for All.
Let's go.
So
Clearly.
let's go check it out, guys. See how it goes.
The Danburry Public Library.
I mean, they have no right photographing your face without your permission.
Oh, we don't?
No, you don't. You can photograph the building all
Oh,
you
of
want.
course we do those. That's wrong.
No one's in anyone's face, though.
I just asked not to be recorded, and I was told that you had to because I work here. I have a right to, you know.
No, actually. there's
No, ma'am, you don't have the right.
privacy in public.
You work for the library, right, ma'am?
It's a public space.
I mean, you could just be nice to us. I mean, we're members of the public, but instead you gotta, be rude like that.
I was nice when I asked you not to record me.
Wait, I haven't even had a conversation with you yet.
You guys okay over there?
Yeah, fine.
I know you have an appointment at 4 in the Century Corner, so.
Yeah, that's okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not intrigued. I'm just trying to get organized.
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry.
What's up?
You videoing somebody?
Hey, I was just, I'm taking, some pictures here, but.
Yeah, let me open the door.
Okay, I mean, that's how you guys treat people? You just pay and then you just walk away?
Catherine, is somebody taking pictures?
Okay, so.
Alright, so let me pause the video here, whereas I found it very funny that Bitch Boy here is going to tell his subscribers that the ladies were rude. They were rude because they got up and walked away. Okay? Now think about it. This knucklehead out of nowhere just wants to plop his tripod in front of the counter. You could see him make adjustments to his camera so that he could aim it directly at the lady. And then when the employee asks, "What's up?" Basically, "What can I do for you?" "Oh, I'm taking pictures." Now think about that. Okay? The lady didn't say shit about, "Hey, don't record me," or "You can't record here." She asked, "What's up? What can I do for you?" And as Bitch Boy has that nasty habit of just plopping himself in front of somebody and just stand there like a fool recording, okay? And that's pretty much to see how much time can I stand here like an idiot recording you until you get annoyed at me And this way he could turn around and tell his subscribers, look, they work for the public and they don't want to give me no service. Now, you tell me that's not some bullshit, okay? And you read the comments and I don't understand his supporters, man. These people are really screwed up in their head. Their whole definition of public employee is just amazing. They truly believe that an individual is supposed to stand there and be some kind of entertainment for these knuckleheads. Really? Oh, and I'm serious. This is the mentality that we're dealing with here.
They do.
I think they have the right to be here. We do have the right to be here. You can talk to us. You can actually have a conversation with us.
He said on the phone there's six of these assholes.
Okay. So who do they count as two?
Wow.
Oh, that's what she's saying. Well, I'm just, the ladies are here.
Look behind you.
Yeah, I know.
You called us assholes?
I didn't call you a thing, buddy.
Yeah, we heard you, man. You said there's 6 of these assholes.
Okay. No, there's like 6 of those assholes here filming people.
Excuse you? Sir, that's inappropriate.
All right, so let me jump back in here, whereas some may feel that it was inappropriate for the guard to call them assholes. But if you look at the big picture, the way these knuckleheads operate, they stormed the library. Each and individual frauditor now is roaming throughout the library looking to get into a back and forth argument with someone because they know people just don't want to be bothered. You got people that went to that library to look something up, to take out a book or study, whatever, okay? Not these knuckleheads. These knuckleheads went to the library to poke their cameras at people because they know people just don't want to be bothered, okay? And you're going to tell me that's not being an asshole? Really?
Yeah, they're here. Yeah, so should I call the police on them? Okay. I will, thank you.
You're calling the police on us?
So you're calling the police on
Harassment.
journalists?
Harassment? Taking pictures is harassment?
You don't have my permission to film me.
But you're in public, right?
No, I'm not. I'm in
You need an
a
education,
building.
young lady.
Yeah, this is a public building though, right?
Okay.
This isn't like your private business. It's a public building. It's open to the public. So you're initiating force and violence on people who aren't breaking the law?
We have cameras. We simply shoot frames per second. See how it escalated to Steve?
Not sure
Yeah.
if this is considered an emergency.
Yeah, it's not an emergency because it's not even a crime, man. There's no law being broken. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Complete ignorance. And this is how things get escalated instead of things get educated. Famous words. I'm not sure this is an emergency. Well, if you're not sure that it really isn't, is there a victim?
I'm not sure this is an emergency, but I'm gonna call 911 anyways.
Right. This man with cameras. Oh my God.
You can look them up in a registry right here too, or just drop them down.
He's calling the police on us right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I think he just called
So
911.
he
called
called
the police on
911,
us?
and then he asked. He said, "I'm not sure if this is an emergency, but there's people in here with cameras."
What?
I said we got cameras.
I mean, we weren't even being assholes. We weren't even being assholes. But I don't think it's illegal to be an asshole, though.
Well, he said that we're committing harassment.
What?
It's typically, usually with permission. That's
Well,
typically
just so
part
you
of
know,
it.
it is a public place, so there's no extension of privacy. So you don't technically need like any permission. But would you like see us in the way that we're behaving and interacting with you, and think the appropriate response would be to call the police?
Oh, I'm not going to answer that.
Well, security
But
just called
thank
911
you.
on us.
Oh, I'm not going to answer that. No comment.
But we're not breaking any laws, right?
No comment.
But I think it's safe to say you wouldn't think that we were assholes.
No comment.
Oh.
What would you be willing to comment on?
I may not comment on anything. I can help you answer. I can
comment.
answer any of your
No, it's
library
no commenting
questions.
and no comment.
I'm
I think-
happy to
I
answer your
think
library
that-
questions, though.
That last no
Are you looking
comments
for a
is
particular
pretty
book?
though.
You
Would
have
you
any-
like to participate in our summer reading program?
To the bathroom, I think.
What is the summer reading program?
So this is actually really fun. Every summer Danburry Library
All right, thank you. Excuse me, sir.
Hey, man, you just bumping into me, man. What are you doing?
All right, thank you. Excuse me, sir.
Hey, man, you just bumping into me, man. What are you doing?
All right, so let me pause the video here where I'm sure most of us could pick up on Bitch Boy here has been following the security guard throughout the entire video, poking jabs, hoping to get into a back and forth argument with the guard. Now, the guard has been ignoring him pretty much, and Bitch Boy can't have that. He needs that confrontation for his subscribers. And as you notice, the guard was in the hallway there on his phone. Hey, Bitch Boy's got to be right up in his business. Got to record that shit, okay? And as you see in the screen here, Bitch Boy intentionally put himself in front of the doorway there, again, looking for that confrontation. And in my opinion, the guard didn't bump into him at all, but Bitch Boy's going to make some claims when police arrive, okay? Bitch Boy's going to tell the police that he was assaulted by the guard. This is the type of bullshit that these frauditors are on, okay? Bitch Boy needs that confrontation, and he's going to do whatever it takes to get that confrontation. Now, that is some real bullshit that is concerning to all of us.
Very unprofessional.
Jeez, man. That's actually harassment, man. You can't just bump into people.
Didn't touch you, sir.
You make physical contact. You ran right into my tripod, man.
Yeah.
Allied security, bud. What's wrong with you, man?
You don't have to put a book up. I'm not gonna film you from this point on, okay?
You should probably go work in the private sector, man, if you're afraid of cameras.
What happened?
Oh, the security guard like bumped into me, like kicked my tripod. And
Why?
this lady right here is like acting a little ridiculous.
Why?
He said that our precedent is basically that we have cameras and we're harassing people by recording without permission.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness
So he said
gracious.
that we're harassing.
Great. So the police are coming?
Yeah. This is the guy who
Hey, man,
assaulted you.
are the cops on their way?
Yeah, they'd like to file charges against you.
Yeah. You can't just bump into people, man.
What's your name and ID number?
You're the only one that broke the law, man. You can't just run into my tripod, man. What's wrong with you?
Break any law, sir.
Yeah, you did.
No, you were
This is
blocking
an
the way.
extension of me. So there was you couldn't go around me? You just run me over?
Are you a linebacker or a person for public safety?
Yeah.
Yeah, laugh. It's incredibly
You're
unprofessional.
uneducated, sir.
And you
I don't need permission to record in a public library. And what you did is unacceptable, man. You don't just trample over people because they have a camera. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, do better. And you misinformed that woman too. You escalated things, saying we didn't have a right to record here.
Yeah, you started all this by not
Yeah.
knowing what you were preaching.
Starting a fire, man. And now it's turning into a mob mentality against us because of what you created. An uneducated insecurity guard. That's what you are, man. Don't bump into me, man. What's wrong with you? I don't know who you think you are, man. Just plow right over me, man. I'm the public, man. This is a public library.
Well, as
work
you
for the
said,
public.
you have it on film. I didn't plow over you. It's on film, sir.
Yeah,
It's
you
on.
bumped
And I
right
said,
into
and
me
I
and
said
kicked
it.
my tripod.
I said, excuse me, and I did not kick
No,
you.
you didn't say excuse me.
I sure did. It'll be on. It'll be
Just
on
like
film
you-
when you rewind it.
Just like you didn't say assholes.
Yeah, like you didn't call us assholes, man.
De-escalate.
Excuse me if I don't believe anything that you say.
We've Allied Universal. They've started already.
And then he calls.
So, Mr. Allied guy, are the cops coming? Because I mean, if the cops are on their way, then we're going to stay because we don't want to flee the scene.
No.
But if they're not coming, they told you nothing they can do, or what?
Why are you so aggressive, man? Actually, I think you.
Take time out. That little pod right behind us. Yeah, time out.
I just need to know if the cops are on their way or not. Because if they're not coming, then we know we can leave when we want to. But otherwise, we have to stay.
You can leave anytime you want, sir.
I
Nobody's
know.
forcing you here.
But I want to know if you called the cops.
Nobody called anybody, so.
Well, you said, you said, I don't know if this is an emergency, right? You called the police on us. Yeah, you're gonna learn today, man. We're handing out educations. It's a library.
No, they did this to the car.
I'd like you to apologize to
How
this
did,
gentleman for
This summer meeting's been
for
good.
running
It's
into
actually
him.
fun volunteering here,
Yeah,
honestly.
good.
I've enjoyed my time. The library is a very nice place.
I'd like you to apologize to him for running into his camera.
Bro, your life must stink, man.
Or at least take a time out in the little pod.
Yeah, go talk to somebody. Work it out. I hate to think how you act when you're out of the uniform.
We'll give you a teddy bear. You can hug it. Punch a pillow. Get a lot.
We'll give you a teddy bear. You can tell us how your feelings were hurt and where. Oh, here's this little timeout room for you right here.
Oh, they got a little mini one.
Yeah.
Here, we'll get it open for you.
I can't believe that you behaved that way, but I really wish you would do better. Can you work on that in the future for me, man? What's your name, bro? What's your name?
Cops are here, guys. So he's probably gonna get an education here, is what I would guess.
You see us, like, I've been tased before. I've been, like, I was during the riots and everything, I was out there filming front and center. I've had a lot of bad experiences with cops, but I didn't come up to you and say, fuck you, you know what I mean? Like, because I've had bad experiences with other cops doesn't mean that you guys are bad people. I don't know yet, but I think he didn't give us that same opportunity. He watched us come in here, and the first thing he did before anything was go around to everyone and tell them that it's illegal to film without permission.
Well, not to mention, then he started calling us assholes. And then he kicked his stuff. Like, he's the one that's being violent.
Very physical and aggressive.
Over
Very
camera,
aggressive.
man. Like,
Yeah.
over as...
So I'm actually not from here, so I'm not really well versed in the laws, but in Colorado is where I'm from, we call that harassment, where it's a strike, shove, or otherwise unwanted touching. So what would that be if I'm standing here and he purposely makes it a point to walk right through me and kick my tripod as he's walking by me? What law would that be?
So the officer that is speaking to him right now is the primary officer here. We're going to make him aware of it.
No, but I'm asking you, what law is that? Like I said, Colorado, it's harassment. What is it here in Connecticut?
Are you injured right now?
No, no pain.
Okay. Do you break your stuff?
Not that I'm aware of.
Closest will be like disorderly conduct in Connecticut, loud, violent, or tumultuous, / threatening
Pickles
behavior.
the officer now, actually.
What's that?
Pickles the officer right now.
Yeah. It's weird. Every law is like different. Like what is disorderly conduct here? For example, Massachusetts is assault.
Hi, folks.
Hi.
How's it going, man?
Good. I spoke to security. Their thought is that they're uncomfortable with the recording as well as the people that work here.
Yeah, we get it.
And it's disrupting to the purpose of this building.
I mean, we're just in here getting services, and everyone's been very helpful.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to go out of his way to come up to us where we're asking about pods, that's on him. My freedom of speech can't be converted into a crime or therefore be disruptive. When he's coming up to us and then interrupting us and telling the people that we're speaking to not assist us because it's illegal to film without permission, I get it. He was uneducated. There's not one person that works here that will say they had a negative experience with us. I mean, he's not the type of guy you got to go fish content out of. He beelined it on his own.
Okay.
Well, and not to mention, this is a public library. I mean, this is where people come to be educated. We were absolutely doing nothing wrong. We didn't disobey any laws.
No, we're not being disorderly.
Like,
And I'm not saying you're
and
loud,
he's-
you're screaming, you're
No,
swearing. I'm not
actually-
saying any of
no,
that.
in fact, he raises his voice, starts calling us assholes, and starts kicking his stuff. If anybody's being a
Yeah, he's the
little
only one that broke the law here today. So he made it a point to purposely run into me, and his legs like trampled over my tripod here.
Okay.
So I don't know what law that'd be because I'm not from here, but where I'm from, that's harassment, unwanted touching. It's kind of like battery, but.
Right, and he escalated. We would have actually been done already, but he escalated. We heard him say, he's calling the police 911. We're not going to run away. We're going to wait.
Yeah, we were talking
to be here.
to this guy about a pod.
Yeah, I'm excited to go in that thing.
We were asking him if he had someone to let us in. He said yes. He's waiting for someone else to come back. This guy made it a point to leave whatever he was doing, wherever he was doing it from, to come talk to that guy, the lady that was over there, and say, just so you know, they can't film your face without their permission. Without your permission, it's against the law. Like, why would you even come up to me to like, I'm not bothering anybody.
Right.
I'm minding my own business. I'm seeking services. I'm getting services from very professional staff.
Yeah.
Why even come out of your way to come disrupt me or escalate or tell them it's illegal? It's not. It's just.
And giving people the wrong information. I mean, the next time this happens, because he gave wrong information, people could call the cops again, men with guns who are armed, got tasers and all this kind of stuff. You're coming for an emergency, and it's clearly not.
Right, for men and women with cameras.
And it's dangerous for us.
Well, we wear a lot of hats, so I mean, it's just emergency is
you
a very
guys
liberal
are seasoned,
definition.
right? You don't have a choice which call you go to. You have to go when you
We
get a
show
call. And you guys, you're seasoned, you're professional, so you guys are not coming in here like super triggered, you know what I mean?
No,
like
but
that adrenaline, like it's very dangerous for him to do something that and report something that isn't happening, because that's dangerous to us. What happens if you think something's going on, you come in and we didn't get you or Jared or Cam?
That's dangerous to our person and our freedom, like 100%. That's not okay what he did.
Well, right now, he's a representative of this building, so it was his decision to ask you folks to leave.
He didn't ask us to leave.
Well, I'm asking you, and because he asked me to ask you guys to leave.
Okay, well, I mean, you can ask me anything. I mean, you could ask me to take my shoes off and look at my big toe. You
can ask me for winning lottery numbers.
But we have a lawful right to be here.
Decline leaving because we don't have to. We're in a public library. We're doing nothing wrong. We're breaking no laws whatsoever.
I mean, there's case law on it, man. It's Morristown versus Board of Police of
exactly. So then why would we
Kramer versus Morristown, which the American Library Association recognizes case law, and we have a lawful right to come into the public library and record, regardless if it's a limited public forum or not. That only applies if they're having a meeting or an invite-only event or something like that. Otherwise, this is traditional public forum. So.
All right, so let me jump back in here for the last time of the video, whereas I'm hoping most of us picked up on the bullshit here that Christopher was spewing out to the officer. That limited forum now, only applies when the library is having a meeting or an event. Other than that, it's traditional forum in there. Now, that is some real bullshit. And the unfortunate part is that the cops sucked it up without even confirming it. Okay? No such thing, guys. No such thing. It's limited forum, period. Where this bullshit comes that they have to be in a meeting or have an event there for that to limited forum to kick in, that's all bullshit. As we all know, these frauditors like to twist things around to work to their narrative, and they do a good job of it because again I say the officer is running with it, and the audacity that he even got the officers to get the security guard to apologize to him. So listen, a couple of more seconds and I'm ending the video because I was very disappointed with the police in this video. I will put a link to the entire video in the description if you guys want to see the whole damn video, but other than that, hey, I've had enough of Bitch Boy for the day. Let me know your thoughts on the video, guys, and I will see you in my next one.
Like I said, if you're not happy with that decision, I have a supervisor coming.
Yeah. So you're trying to force us out of here? Is that what you're saying?
What is the decision? I'm sorry. Are you trying to trespass us?
Yeah.
The security guard was asking you to leave. Yeah.
Cameron was just saying that that's not what's going down. Thank you, sir.